Hi guys, my name is Shivani and you are so welcome here at Happy Holi. Today I am going to be talking about inducing labor, and I am going to be sharing a few more tips and thoughts with you about how you can encourage your labor to begin. These are some of the things that I have tried, and these definitely work, and so I'm just going to go ahead and share them with you. So, my first tip is to try homeopathic remedies. Homeopathy has a lot of such remedies which can be used to encourage not only the onset of labor, but also it can encourage labor to progress very very smoothly and very nicely. So definitely when you are in your maybe second third trimester of pregnancy, so while of course it's a good idea to take homeopathic medication in case you are facing any pregnancy related complications, but it is also a great idea to kind of take any labor supporting medication at this point. That is what I did. My homeopath, who is a very very good homeopath, by the way, whose remedies and medications have always worked for me, she was on board and she had given me these medicines to take in my ninth month, and I continue to take those. So those, I believe, also helped in the onset of my labor. I went into labor at 39 weeks and 1 day, and these medications, these homeopathic medication was something that I did differently. I had not done this in my first pregnancy, and a lot of you already know that I did not go into labor by myself in my first pregnancy, right? So this is something I did differently, and this, I believe, definitely worked. The second thing would be the spinning babies techniques. Now, there are three techniques in total. The first is forward lying inversion, the second is side lying, and the third is rebozo sifting. So I'm going to give you a link down in the description below where you can see how these can be done properly. I of course tried my best to do them properly, but I still don't know how good or how bad my technique was. But this is something I practiced throughout my pregnancy, especially forward lying inversion. I did pretty much all through my pregnancy every day. For side lying and rebozo, you do need a partner, so you are dependent on another person. So my husband helped me out with those. So this is again something that I did differently from my first pregnancy, and these also, I believe, helped me go into labor. So my third observation, that I had while, with regard to inducing labor, was that, everything that you're told by your mothers and grandmothers, that do this, do that for labor to start, a lot of that is very similar to, the stuff that you are encouraged to do when your period is not coming in time. So for those of you who have had painful periods as, teenagers, you will be able to relate to what I'm saying. So, when your period would not come and you'd be in a lot of pain, so there were certain things that I was encouraged to do. Number one is to have ginger tea. Ginger has pain relieving properties, it is heating for the body, and it encourages your period to come as well. The second is Baddhakonasana, which is you sit in a way that your feet are touching each other, and this again was not only very helpful in relieving the pain, but also in encouraging menstruations to start. And anything heating, anything relaxing for the body, so taking a warm to hot water bath, that relaxes the body, and that also encourages one's period and starting. And eating things that are heating in nature, for example methi, which is fenugreek, or having sant ke laddu, which is your ginger based energy balls, right? So anything that kind of encourages your uterus to sort of start to contract and all of that is also a good idea to try. This is also something that I personally did, and I think it was very very helpful. My fourth tip would be to indulge in activities that get your oxytocin flowing. So oxytocin is a love hormone, and so this can sort of flow when you are spending warm quality time with your family, you're cuddling with your partner, basically anything that gets those feel good hormones to flow in your body. Oxytocin is also something that encourages labor to kick in. So that has also been proven in kind of ensuring that labor starts in time. My fifth tip would be to do mental affirmations and to relax your mind. So, labor is a big mental game. Inducing labor is also a big mental game. So, a lot of times when there are physical knots in the body, emotional knots in the body, spiritual knots in the body, you yourself are not aware, but you yourself are sort of subconsciously stopping labor from happening. This could be due to fear, this could be due to anxiety. So really do a lot of mental affirmations. Really tell yourself that I am ready and the baby is ready and we can do this together. So doing a lot of affirmation work is also very, very helpful in just ensuring that your labor kicks in on time. So one thing that I think includes a lot of these things in many ways is going for a walk with your partner. So that actually includes your bonding time. You're walking. So I mean that obviously means that you are kind of doing activity which always encourages the baby to drop further and for labor to kick in. It helps with mentally you being in the right space. So this one activity actually includes a lot of things. So definitely go for a walk with your partner. And with that, I'll wind up the video today, and I hope you found this helpful, and please take care, and I'll see you soon.